Hi guys, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Mike.
This is Disney for Couples, a podcast for kid-free adults who love the most magical theme parks on Earth, but don't want to hear about family travel, because Disney World is no place for kids.
It sure isn't, my dear.
Today we're continuing our series about unique shops in Walt Disney World. We're going to talk about non-World Case stores. Did I say World Case? Non-World Showcase stores in Epcot. As a reminder, we're covering the shops where you'll find more unique items than you'll see in bigger stores like Creations in Epcot, the Emporium in Magic Kingdom, World of Disney and Disney Springs, etc. We're also sticking to stores that Disney adults will like, not the ones with merch that's just geared toward little ones.
Right.
Before we start, just a little extra clarity on our Lightning Lane conversation from last week. Last week was a Correction Corner episode, and I have to do a correction on the correction.
That's okay.
We got off on a tangent at the end of the episode, and I never wrapped up the conversation by saying that we were only covering what you can pre-book when I was going over all the Lightning Lane booking information. You can book more than those first three once you're in the park. We were just talking about what you can pre-book. Just wanted to say that in case anybody was confused or thought I got it wrong. And we'll cover more details about this in some nightmare future episode where we talk about Lightning Lane.
Yay.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to kick things off by talking about how Epcot changed quite a bit in 2024. So before 2024, Epcot was broken up into two main sections. The whole front end of the park, so basically everything except World Showcase, was called Future World. And then the World Showcase was called World Showcase. Well, in 2024, the powers that be said, how can we make this confusing? So they did. They changed Future World to three, pavilions. And they're called World Celebration, World Nature, and World Discovery. World Showcase obviously remained the same. Now, World Celebration is the section that's directly across from the entrance. So, right after you get on if you go on Spaceship Earth and then get off the ride, that kind of where it is?
Yeah, if you just walked directly straight into the park and passed under, you don't even have to go on Spaceship Earth. If you pass under the ball,
right,
the center of Epcot proper, that's not the World Showcase, is called World Celebration.
Right. Okay. And then, so World Discovery, which is, we call the former Future World East. So where Test Track is, Mission Space, Cosmic Rewind, that is World Discovery.
Yeah, and on an old Epcot map, it says Future World East.
Oh, okay.
Future World West.
And then Future World West, which is now World Nature, is the Seas. That is the Land Pavilion. That's Imagination with Figment. I also think that's where Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, is.
Yeah, those are just some of the bigger things in those areas.
Yep.
May I complain about the naming?
Sure, but before we even get into that, can I say one non-connected thing?
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to Carousel of Progress.
Oh.
As we have known it for many years.
We should have started with that.
Yeah.
That was fast. They were it's going to leave in July, and they meant immediately in July.
Yeah. So for those unaware, Carousel is getting a full refurb. Did we talk about this on another episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's going to be unavailable for a very long time, and I am sad.
Yeah, it's sad, especially because the last time we rode it, it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, we didn't
ride.
know it was going to be the last time. Yeah. Anyway, back
to my complaining about
gift shops.
I hate the naming because
it's stupid.
Because I think it's supposed to all sync up with World Showcase, and they can't rename. They couldn't rename World Showcase because it's so popular.
Right.
But World Showcase makes sense because it's a showcase of the world.
Right.
But World Celebration, World Discovery, and World Nature do not make sense in the same way. I think they're so clunky.
Very.
And I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't really understand World Celebration, period. I don't even get why it's called that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like...
Yeah, what are
World Discovery was better as Future World. Honestly, they would have been better off naming that part World Future if they were going to do this stupid naming convention.
That's true. Yeah.
Because it's all space stuff.
Right.
You're not really discovering anything. It's space or fake space.
Epcot has always seemed to have the most identity crisis when there is one to be had.
Yeah, I think Hollywood Studios has a big identity crisis, but Epcot, it kind of like, to me, I just feel like it fixed something that wasn't broken.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So today as we said, we're staying out of the World Showcase. There are so many shops to cover in the World Showcase.
Oh yeah.
That they need their own episode or two.
Or three.
So what we're talking about today, many of them are ride gift shops, but what I like about Epcot is that there's not as much IP there as in like the Magic Kingdom, for example, or Hollywood Studios.
Right.
So you get some unique items in the ride gift shops.
Cool.
Okay, let's kick it off.
All right.
I'm going to start with Gateway Gifts. This is a little nothing gift shop that you've probably walked by a million times and ignored in World Celebration. It's like right next to Spaceship Earth. The reason I'm mentioning it is because it's worth popping into to see if they have the World Showcase Passport, which is this like little exploration kit with a booklet and stickers and things like that. Ooh, that you can get if you're going. I know, so do I. It's not like really just for kids. It didn't look like. I think it's just a fun thing. They don't always have it. Like Disney World doesn't always have that, but if they do, that's a good place to stop in to see if they have it.
All right, nice. So next up, we're going to talk about a place called Club Cool. So Club Cool is located there's like a breezeway at the Communicore, what is that called? The hall?
I don't know.
The Communicore Hall?
Communicore, is that still Communicore?
It's
in
so.
World Celebration. It's right outside Creations
yeah.
in the covered area that has like a little bit of seating.
Yeah.
Yeah, Club Cool is like two things. It's a Coca-Cola store.
Right.
Kind of like what you would find in Disney Springs, but way smaller. Disney Springs is like 3 or 4 levels or something.
Yep.
It's much smaller. It has Coca-Cola gear and like Coca-Cola brand stuff. So they'll have like a Sprite baseball hat and a Fanta shirt. And like, I actually really love the Coke products.
But then the whole like other side of the shop is international Coca-Cola. So
right, but it's like samples.
Right. So it's all like connected to soda fountains that you walk up to, and they have like small sample cups, and you're able to drink international soda to your heart's content. And honestly, I'm waiting for the day when Disney's like, it's time to start charging people for this, because it has escaped that so far.
Well, I think that you can get those flavors. You can like order full sizes of those sodas at Disney Springs.
Really?
So it's a great way to like promote it.
Oh,
yeah,
I guess.
And it gets people into that store, which I don't know that people would go into that store otherwise in Epcot. Yeah, so there's like several like stations where you can go up, you get your little cups, and they have Coca-Cola brand soda flavors from around the world. The Beverly is the Italian one, I think. It tastes, I always thought it tasted like garlic. It tastes very bitter. You like it. It's like seltzer, but like the most bitter version of seltzer.
I like it less and less.
They have a Madagascar vanilla.
Oh, that one's good.
They have, I think they have a lychee Chinese one.
They have a Russian one, right?
I think the Russian might be the raspberry.
Okay.
It's a great place to go in for just like a little cool off.
Oh, yeah.
Don't hog the machines. A lot of people hog the machines. Like go in, take a few samples, and then like move on.
Yeah.
But my family and I like thought we discovered that when I was a teenager, because that used to be in a separate part, kind of in that same area, like in that front part of Epcot.
But it was an igloo.
It was like an igloo looking building. It was tiny. It was like, I don't even know if you would know what it was as you were walking by it. Like we had gone to Disney World so many times and never seen it. And then my cousin like disappeared one day and came out, and he was like, hey guys, I found this thing. And like, we just thought we discovered it. We thought like it popped up when we got there and we were the only ones who ever experienced it. And what we loved about it when it was that little igloo, nobody really knew about it. So like there was never anybody in there. They had the same thing, same sodas, all different stands, but the little tiny building that it was in was freezing cold, and they had like misters, so it was a perfect place to go in and cool off.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I love the Coca-Cola shops. I think they have adorable merch. It's usually less expensive than Disney merch.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think that kind of stuff is like cute, I would highly suggest going there for a little souvenir shopping.
Definitely. And a big suggestion to go to the Coca-Cola store in Disney Springs if you haven't.
Yeah, definitely.
It's well worth it.
You can also get floats at the one in Epcot.
Oh, really?
And I thought that they would do a float with an international flavor, and they don't, but you can just get like a regular float.
Okay.
Which is a nice
little touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just quickly touch on ImageWorks. So like we started off by saying most of these, or all of these, except for one, are all ride gift shops, but worth mentioning. And we're also going to tell you like why we're mentioning certain ones, because not every ride gift shop has like a bunch of stuff that would be interesting to adults.
Right.
But the ImageWorks, it's called ImageWorks. It's the Imagination gift shop, the Journey into Imagination with Figment Rides gift shop. You have to exit through it.
Yeah. It's also like I would say / play center.
Yeah. There's like the play center, and then after it is like the
tiny shop.
But the reason I'm mentioning it is because this is one of the only places to get Figment merch. You can see all of the Figment merch that they have. You might find it in Communicore Hall. You might find it in Creations or whatever. But like if you want to kind of see all of the Figment merch that they have, go there.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now over at Mission Space, there's a gift shop called Mission Space Cargo Bay. So essentially, once you have gone through the attraction, either if you do the orange mission or the green mission, whatever one, when you're done, you feed out into a gift shop that has space stuff. I mean, that's kind of
it.
Yeah,
but if you're like looking for space stuff,
right?
You know, or if you like that, I bet that they have those like that astronaut ice cream that my cousin and I loved when we were kids. That like gross freeze dried ice cream. But if you're after space souvenirs,
that's where to go. Yep.
Do you remember going through that gift shop when you went with my family? Because I haven't been on that ride since I was like a teenager.
Yeah, I really don't.
I don't remember. I'm sure you exit through it.
Well, I know that there's some kind of small playground set up because I remember Paige playing in it, but I don't remember
outside
the gift shop.
Or inside?
Inside.
There's a playground inside?
Yep.
Oh, did Paige go on the ride with you?
Yeah. We went on green.
Did she like it?
No.
Nobody liked it.
No.
Not much to like.
Yeah.
She
was freaked out.
I love the building. I love that exterior of that ride.
Yeah.
I think it looks great. All right, I'm going to talk about the Sea-Based gift shop. This is the gift shop for the Nemo ride. There's almost nothing in here for adults, but if you're a Nemo fan, they do have t-shirts for grown-ups.
And that's cool.
So I also wanted to mention this. On the Disney World website, it says you can make a donation to save the oceans. That is all the information they give you. I tried to figure out, like, where do you go? Who are you donating to? I have no idea. If anybody knows, let me know. And I'm going to make a point to, like, check it out when we go in September.
Good idea.
Just so I can answer my own questions. There's a Sea-Based program in Florida, but it's Sea-Based 2 words and the Sea-Based gift shop is 1 word. So I don't even know if they're connected. I have no idea. If you care about saving the oceans and you want to make a donation, ask there and then report back.
Do it. All right. So Test Track Gear Shop is where we're going next with me. This is obviously the gift shop that you walk through after you get off Test Track. It has Cars movies, stuff, movies, Cars. Hold on. Cars movie stuff. Nailed it.
Good job.
They got Test Track merchandise. Sometimes they have merch related to the sponsor, which is General Motors. If you're looking for a souvenir for a car lover, this is a great place to go. It also, like, the whole attraction just finished with a refresh. I think it opened like 3-4 months ago. So you get a new version of Test Track too.
Yeah, was it longer ago than that? Because it was 2 trips ago that we couldn't go.
Oh, you're right.
That we didn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just at some point. Was it last year?
Yeah,
or this year? Earlier this year? Well, when were we there? We were there on that long trip. What month was that?
That was when the long trip was December.
And it had already opened, but it was still new. It was kind of hard to get a Lightning Lane for.
So it was like a Q4
around then.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make a point of mentioning the Test Track shop because if you're a car fan, not a Cars movie fan, but just a car fan, there's not a lot of stores like this. And like when we've gone to the Disney parks and I want to bring my dad home something or get him a gift, he's a car guy. So I'm always kind of looking for car memorabilia that's not like Lightning McQueen, you know?
Yeah.
And I had good luck in Cars Land and Disneyland because they have so much to choose from.
Yeah.
But it's not the same in Disney World.
And it's like IP driven.
Right. So if you want something that's a little cooler, more adult, and it is car themed,
adjacent,
not movie themed, but car themed, that's where to go.
I love it.
Treasures of Xandar is the Cosmic Rewind gift shop.
Yep.
They have, so here's what I like about this place for grown-ups. They have Cosmic Rewind ride merch.
Uh-huh.
They have Guardians of the Galaxy merch. And then they have like unique Epcot park merch that's like co-themed with the ride.
I love that.
Yeah. So
that's really cool.
We love kind of the throwback Epcot t-shirts and I just really love the Epcot stuff. Yeah. So if you want something a little bit unique, that's where to go.
I love it.
It's a cool gift shop. It's got a lot of stuff.
All right. This next one might be one of my favorites, if not my favorite gift shop in Epcot, because it feels like nobody knows about it. It's called World Traveler. It is by the exit of World Showcase, but the exit, like if you were going to take the international gateway to go to Beach Club.
Yeah, that's why we're not really lumping it in with the World Showcase shops. It's this little off spring of it.
Right. Yeah, it's over by like the Skyliner terminal. It's great. I mean, they have, what I like about it is that it gives you a tiny sampling kind of everything that you would get at a lot of the bigger pavilions in World Showcase, from like shirts and snacks and stuff like that. But it's very low key. It's usually really quiet in there. It's very comfortable. You can like grab a bottle of water, and it's right near, a very popular mode of transportation. And if you're staying on property and you're staying at an Epcot resort, you can just walk to your resort from that gift shop.
Yeah.
It's very convenient.
I've always liked that gift shop. It's small, but I always seem to see something in there that stands out to me that I really haven't seen anywhere else.
Yeah.
And if you want a World Showcase souvenir for yourself or for somebody else, but you haven't gone into every World Showcase shop, there are so many shops in the World Showcase.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great place to get it because they'll have like a t-shirt with Mickey wearing something from a country and like or a shirt of like all the countries. So I love it there. And let's just quickly, because we're done, like those are all the shops in Epcot that are not in the World Showcase. We're like done covering them. But I wanted to just explain a little more about what that path is for anybody who doesn't know. Mm-hmm. And even if you've been to Disney World a lot, it's easy to like miss that if you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So the main entrance to Epcot is when you walk in and the Epcot ball is in front of you. That's where most people arrive to Epcot.
Yep.
But if you're staying at one of the hotels that are around the lagoon, so that would be the Beach Club, the Yacht Club, the Boardwalk, or Swan and Dolphin.
Right.
You can walk to the other Epcot entrance, which puts you right in the World Showcase between France and the UK.
Correct.
It's a real entrance. You have to scan in.
Yep.
There's security.
Yep.
You have to, you need a park reservation. It's just like going into the park.
Right.
That's also where, like Mike said, where the Skyliner terminal is. So if you're staying in one of the hotels we just mentioned and you want to take the Skyliner, like just to take the Skyliner, or you want to go to Hollywood Studios, you would walk to that same entrance. You don't have to go into Epcot. You don't scan in, but it's right there. From the beach club, it's like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
It's nothing.
Yeah. And if you're staying at one of those hotels and you want to walk into the park that way, you're also like not too far from all like the World Celebration, World Nature, World Discovery parts, because it's kind of like it right in the middle.
It's like a quarter of the way from the World Showcase entrance.
Right.
Yeah. One of the absolute best things about staying at the beach club when we stayed in December was being that close to the World Showcase. We like went in one day for lunch.
Yeah.
It was great. And the other perk that I wanted to mention is whether, even if you're not staying in one of those hotels, if you're in Epcot and you are just like, I want to like a little break, I want to go do something, I want to get away from the crowd, whatever.
Yeah.
You can exit through that. You don't have to be staying at one of the hotels. You can leave through that, go take a walk around the lagoon, go to the boardwalk, go to dinner. We left one night and like went to Cape May for dinner.
Yeah.
And then you just like scan back in and go to Epcot or go leave through the main entrance or whatever. So there were so many times that I went there and I never really focused on it.
Yeah, it's if you're not specifically looking for it for some reason, I suppose it's kind of easy to overlook.
Yeah, there was one time, it might have been the same trip when my cousin disappeared and found Club Cool. We were like young teenagers, but we were in Epcot in the World Showcase, and I don't know, Scotty was like, I'm going to go for a little walk. And we were like, okay, be back.
Okay, Scotty.
My mom was like, be back in 20 minutes or whatever, and he came back and he was like, yeah, I went to the boardwalk. And we were like, what? We didn't get it.
Right.
I don't think we got it for like 10 years. We just didn't know what he was talking about. I think we thought he was like lying. Like we were like,
Scotty
made that up.
Yep.
And that's what he did. He just like
lied.
wandered. No, he had just like wandered off and like went exploring and like found that, and nobody believed him and thought it was fake. And then we all found it on our own and realized he wasn't lying.
And now we don't talk to him.
Okay. That's it.
That was
a
awesome.
quickie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not so
we're
bad.
going to be back with a long episode about the World Showcase shops. We're thinking of doing it.
Like 2, maybe.
Yeah, or maybe instead of going shop by shop, which would be really tedious, especially since a lot of them blend into one another. There would be like 2 or 3 shops in a country in the World Showcase with different names, but they kind of all lead into each other.
Yeah.
I think we're going to split it up by country.
That's a great idea.
And then discuss like what needs to be discussed within there.
Cool.
That'll be fun because we love those shops. And that's the most unique of the unique Disney stuff and non-Disney stuff you can buy.
So stay tuned.
Thank you so much for listening. Did I already say that?
Nope.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. Check out DisneyForCouples.com for articles, downloads, and more. Shop for Disney Parks themed waterproof stickers and magnets now for your Disney Cruise store at Magical Sticker Store on Etsy. And if you have a second to leave us a rating or review, that would help us out so much. If you have any comments or questions, or if you have any information about that donation thing at the Finding Nemo gift shop, write us at hello@disneyforcouples.com. And remember to stay young at heart like Walt would want.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.